So what did you get out of your first year of service?
Well, for me, there's a lot of field work in this position that we do on a daily basis, and my background is in environmental policy, so the work I've done in the past hasn't had much field work. With this experience, I think I'm going to be able to take what I've learned, and in the future, as an aspiring person who wants to work in policy, I'll be able to apply the connections between what actually happens in the field and what happens on the page, regarding policy work. So it's great to see the two so connected.
Well, I think the thing I got most out of this year was the research experience that I've had. I've never really had professional research experience, so it was nice to be able to go out in the field, collect samples, and analyze those samples in the lab.
What was the most difficult challenge you faced this year?
I think the biggest challenge was keeping track of every project and all the different procedures, following every protocol the same throughout every sampling day.
Working with coworkers, and I just pretended that they weren't there.
So what was your favorite part of the year?
My favorite part about the crew year was field work in general. So every day when we'd be out on the beach, we'd be collecting samples, and I know at least once a day one of us would say, "I can't believe this is our job."
My favorite thing about this year was traveling around the Puget Sound and getting the opportunity to sample so many different places. I really got a better understanding of the geography and a better understanding of the Puget Sound ecosystem.
Probably my favorite part of the year has been the lovely people that I've gotten to work with on a daily basis.
Man, what a stressful day.
Hello and welcome to the 2015-2016 Puget SoundCorps Draft. I'm Guy Swarton. I'm here with my co-host David Schroeder. We've got a lot of good stuff coming for you guys today. Hope you enjoy.
I'm very excited, guys. Thank you. Let's take a look now.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the list of available projects for this year's 2015-2016 Puget SoundCorps Draft. As you can see up there, there's going to be a kelp monitoring unit as well as a seagrass monitoring unit. We also this year have a sediment sampling project that's going to be partnered with a Department of Ecology protocol. There's also the forage fish unit, which is going to consist of the bulk of our work. Very heavy long project. And then you have the two projects that take place at Lake Kapowsin with the water quality sampling and the amphibian surveys. Now let's take a look at the actual draft order that our candidates have selected. And over to you, David.
Thanks, guys. With this year's first overall pick, we have Kevin Locke Alexandrowicz, followed by David Schroeder. We have Melissa Sanchez with the number 3 pick, followed by Gaius Horton, Michelle Pena-Ortiz, and with the last pick of this year's draft, we have Brooke McIntyre.
All right, David, here we go. We're about to get this draft underway. Do you have any comments before we begin?
Let's do it.
All right, let's get going. Oh, here we go. Looks like our first draft pick's coming in. This one comes from Kevin Alexandrowicz,
Also known as Locke. He is second-year member on the crew. Let's see what he takes.
It looks like Kevin is going to take amphibian surveys.
No surprise here, guys. No surprise here. It's a solid pick, safe. Makes sense. You know, he has experience from last year being on the crew, and completely fine with this.
I really agree. I think this pick in particular, when you think about it, because he was here last year and he's actually done this, I really think it's going to lend quite a hand in the research that he's able to do this year. All right, results are in, and it looks like David Schroeder has selected kelp for his project. Now, David,
wow!
Tell me about this pick. How do you think?
Wow.
How do you think this is going to go?
I just can't even. It's a big risk. It's a new project. This is only the second year that it's been it's been there. It does have a lot of upside, but
Yes.
so much risk. I can just see a lot of frustration in the future.
You know, I've spoke to a lot of analysts about how this draft was going to go, and this was definitely one I did not see coming.
I saw it going much later. I am
Yeah,
shocked.
Much later in the draft.
Shocked.
That's what we all expected. All right, moving on. All right, and we are back. We got the third pick coming up. We're waiting. Here are the results now. With the third pick in the 2015-2016 Puget SoundCorps draft, Melissa Sanchez selects the forage fish unit.
You know, I expected it to go either 1 or 2. I'm
One or
surprised.
two, yeah.
Surprised it fell this far. It's a very well done protocol. It's done by Fish and Wildlife as well. It's a lot of volume.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. It's
here.
a lot to handle. It's approximately 40% of what we do. But I think that she's gonna do great with it. I think she lucked out with this pick, and
I think she's going to be
we'll
quite
see how it
capable.
goes.
Yeah, she's going to be able to handle it, no problem. All right, moving on to the fourth pick. All right, here we are again, back again. We have the fourth round coming in. This pick comes from Gaius Horton. Got a lot of hope for this kid. He's done well in the past. I expect the same today.
Pretty obvious what he's going to pick.
With the fourth pick, he's going to pick seagrass net.
Really? Wow. What an upset. I mean, water quality is still on the board. He has a lot of experience with water quality. I am at a loss for words. I don't know what to say.
Yep, his internship with the Department of Ecology revolved around water quality. Why would he go, and pick something entirely different? This pick just makes no sense to me. I'm very disappointed in Gaius Horton. This is going to be a bust. I'm calling it now. It's going to be a bust. Round 5 coming up. I'm expecting a return to normality here with the fifth pick, aren't you, David?
Yeah, I am. We have water quality and sediment still on the board.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Up next with the fifth pick of the 2015-2016 Puget SoundCorps draft, we have Michelle Pena-Ortiz. And, yep, she selects water quality. Just some value right there. That's absolute value.
Did not expect it to drop that low. What a steal. Working at Lake Kapowsin. It's nice out. Get to be on the boat. This is going to be a great project for her.
I think this is a project you take forward, and you got to realize, like, this is going to look good on a resume. This is what you want moving on.
Yes, yeah. In the future, it'll pay off. Wow. All right. Well, let's go down to our sideline reporter, David Schroeder, and find out more about this pick. David, what can you tell us?
Hey, thanks, David. I'm down here, and as you can see, the anticipation in the air, it's palpable. You can taste it. Let's head on over to one of the draft picks, then let's give him a talk. Hey there, David. How are you feeling about the upcoming draft here? Got some words?
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Oh, that's great. Let's keep going. Let's go see Michelle what she's doing over here. And you can just tell it's so lively down here. Michelle, do you have any words for the viewers here at home? All right, as you can see, excitement all around. It's going to be a great draft. Here we go. All right, back to you, David.
All right, welcome back. We don't have a lot of excitement coming up for you now, as there's only one pick left. We do, however, have to air that pick, and looks like the pick is coming in right now. Here it is. It looks like with this pick, Brooke McIntyre is going to select sediment sampling. This project's partnered with the Department of Ecology. David, how do you feel about this pick?
Well, we kind of expected it to be this low. It only happens one time a year for about a week. It is heavy sampling during that week.
Yes, there's a lot of volume in a short amount of time.
But you know, Brooke's experience with Ecology last year, I think it's really going to pay off here.
Yeah, I think knowing how one agency works and then applying that know-how later on in a similar project with the same agency, I think it's gonna pay off well for her in the future.
I agree.
It's gonna be good.
All right, well, that was a great draft.
That was a very exciting
full surprises.
draft. Yes.
I'm really excited to see how 2015, 2016 turns out.
I think it's going to be a great year, and stay tuned for more information. Have a great day.
So, it's 12:15, and we just got a call from the Department of Ecology of a possible diesel spill. So we're gonna go check it out. Is there any evidence of a diesel spill?
Yes.
There is. What about TOCs?
Negative.
And PAC.
PAC. Inconclusive. We'll have to send it to the lab for further results.
So today we are making mussel smoothies. So we're going to start by taking our mussel shells and scraping out the soft tissue. Then we're going to set this aside and blend for approximately 20 seconds. So once all your tissue's blended up, we're going to take it and inspect it. We could have used a little less heavy metals here, but I'm going to go ahead and try it anyway.
Are you tired of trying to collect forage samples on the beach after the last high tide, but don't have a good way of getting the sand into the bag? Are you physically incapable of the simplest task? New Forage Fish Scoop, with an ergonomic design that allows you to scoop all day and all night without cramping. Comes in 2 vibrant colors, dirty white and sun-faded orange. With 7 slightly difficult payments of $9.47, it can be yours. But wait, there's more.
Nope.
All right, welcome back to Puget Sound Center after draft. We've had a couple of hours to think about the picks. The dust has settled. 2 picks stand out to me that I think we should talk about, and those are what people are considering kind of the riskier surprises of the draft. And you have David Schroeder taking kelp, and then you have Gaius Horton taking seagrass. Which one of these picks do you like more, and why?
Well, David taking the kelp pick with the number 2 overall pick, that's just the risk there is so much. I mean, it's the second year of the study.
Yeah.
The second year, there's so many more things that you have to add. They wanted to add controls from last year. There's a lot of harvesters getting in the way out there. There are so many issues with that. And seagrass is a global protocol.
Yeah.
Global.
Yeah.
Not just not state, not nation, global.
Yeah, it's been going on for quite a while now.
And it goes all over the world. It's just established. You go out there, you do the work. Not too complicated there. I definitely think the seagrass, dropping all the way down to the 5th pick? 4th pick?
Yeah.
4th or 5th pick, and just
What a steal. I'm going with seagrass as the better pick. I can't believe David taking kelp.
Yeah,
I
I have to disagree with you. I really like the kelp pick, and
Okay.
People will make the argument that seagrass, it's done quarterly, which is nice, but that's only 4 times a year, and there's some probability that kelp is gonna, they're gonna sample and they're gonna monitor, more than 4 times a year, so they're gonna get out there more. That's a bigger coverage. You take a look at the transect they have; it's double the size of the seagrass transect. There's 3 parts to this, to the monitoring they're going to be doing with kelp. And seagrass just has 1.
Sounds like 3 times as much work, though, guys.
The argument can be made there, but in this day, in this league, you got to take a chance, and I think you want to go with the boom or bust, and hopefully you get boom.
All right. Well, we'll just agree to disagree.
I guess so.
This week on the Locodile Hunter, Lake Kapowsin, located in the foothills of Mount Rainier, home to northwest salamanders, Pacific tree frogs, rough-legged newts, but also to one of the most elusive creatures in the Pacific Northwest, Kapowser, a giant turtle with an attitude, known to be extremely dangerous, especially to blonde girls in pink dresses and Italian plumbers. Will Kevin find this dangerous creature, or will the creature find him first? Stay tuned to find out.
Well, that was weird.